And now Sargent is going to try to make a move, but further back, we've got one around. Is that the 2-car of Eric Caudell? It is.
Came in here 5th in the rookie standings. He said, I'm gaining speed. I have to get comfortable on these big racetracks. And his car, unfortunately, has found the fence here. Caudell out of Oklahoma in his first full season racing for Wayne Hickson. Was optimistic about his chances here today and getting a solid top 20 and building on that for maybe a top 15 to cap the season at Kansas.
Eric has started every race so far this season. We saw him 5th in the Scott Rookie Challenge.
We see some marks up there going up towards the wall, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but kind of an interesting set of black marks going up towards the wall.
So look to the far right. We just get to the tail end of that, but you could see those tire marks.
That's very similar to what we saw at the 42 of Bola Masters. I don't know if there's something, you know, at that juncture of the racetrack where these guys are, you know, haven't experienced that being so slick right there at that moment, or what happened. But that thing just took off, it looks like. And unfortunately, when you hit the walls here, these green walls are they're not fun. They're not green for good. They're unfortunately really hard and do a lot of damage.
So we've run about 2 total green flag laps. And Justin, you told us this was going to be a little bit treacherous at the beginning. What's it going to take to get everybody settled down?
Well, number one is patience. You know, we talked about it earlier. There's a lot of young guys, but there's a lot of guys that have inexperience. They may not necessarily be young, but there's a lot of inexperience on these 1.5 miles, and patience is so hard. You come to these places, you know, in the ARCA Racing Series, we don't have a ton of 1.5 miles, even though it is majority of the schedule. These guys, you know, a lot of them have likely not seen 1.5 miles throughout the course of their careers. This may be their first year, second year. And so what these guys are experiencing is totally different than what you would ever experience on a local Friday or Saturday night short track. So it's extremely challenging, but these guys do a great job every racetrack we go to. And unfortunately, sometimes it jumps out and gets you, and you end the night in the garage area where you don't want to be at.
And Kevin, one word I heard over and over again talking about how fast this track is how narrow and precise you have to be. Entering turn 1, how high can you enter? And turn 3 seems to be so wide and inviting, but some drivers are saying, if I miss my mark going into turn 3, I got a whole lot of handful of wheel. I've got to get out of it. I need to stay in that gas as long as I can.
Well, already 2 incidents here in the opening moments of this race, and the problems didn't just start tonight.